morning, welcome to my eco toilet. And you can hear it's raining outside. It's raining. It's raining, it's raining. Ayo, this can be slippery. Better walk carefully. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's so quiet and peaceful here. It has been raining non-stop the whole night. This means I don't have to water the flower today. LG is making breakfast and I could smell bacon. We usually only eat bacon on weekends. Today a bit special because I made this gravat salmon yesterday. This is so luxury to me. It's like a hotel breakfast, isn't it? A sexy chef serving me. Amazingly, after breakfast the rain stopped. So I went out to see what I can pick and look what I found. Spruce tips. This spruce tip contain a lot of vitamin, very good for building up your immune system. A few years ago, I made a video how to use this spruce tip to make cookies and cough medicine. I'm going to include the link in the video's description so you could check it out. But today, I'm going to infuse this into tea. I'm going to show you later how to make them, but since I have so much, I've decided to keep some by drying it. Spruce tea will take a longer time to dry, so make sure you have somewhere where you could air dry them. Now this is how I make my infusion. Usually I like to wash them a few times first before I use them. If you are planning to dry it, you could also wash them before you dry them. What you need to do now is add water. Let this sit for at least 24 hours or overnight. Usually I just put them in room temperature and drink them early in the morning. If you guys has been following my stories or vlog, you guys know I love vegetables, and this year I tried to plant pak choy. This is another type of pak choy that are shorter and their leaves are much bigger. It will not grow taller or bigger than this, and it's time to harvest them. And I'm so glad that the pak choy turned out so well. And now I just hope that it will continue to grow so I can eat more vegetables and don't have to spend money on salad. Ayo, the pak choy in Sweden is so expensive. I paid $5 to $6 for 250 grams. Maybe to many people, this is no big deal, but to me, this is a big accomplishment. It is really not the money that I save. It is the accomplishment of being able to live a sustainable life. I grow my vegetables without any chemicals. And as you can see, they are really fresh and healthy. This, to me, is the biggest reward this summer. And who said city girl cannot be farmer? With some patience and hard work, you sure get some reward. You could even eat this raw. And as you know me, I like to add a lot of vegetables when I eat. I made this bibimbap the other day and add tons of vegetables, and we really enjoyed it very much. I just love green and I just can't stop eating them. My pak choy become old, I will try to make them into kimchi like this one. Got this from my Korean friend and it is so delicious. Just have to find that recipe. I also add the pak choy into my dumplings, and LG, he love it. And of course, one of my favorite ways to cook pak choy is to simply add garlic and stir fry them. And it's really good to eat them raw too. Lately, I visited a greenhouse not far from our place. And I'm surprised that the owner is a Middle Eastern guy. While talking to him, I felt the passion through his eyes. Some of these vegetables, he planted them himself, even crossbreed them. He took over this planting house last year, and we were amazed the kind of vegetables and flowers he planted. He gave me and LG a tour and explained to us all kinds of vegetables that he crossbreed. He explained that this was just his hobby from beginning, and now it became reality, a business of passion. He brought us to a room where he showed us his experiment trying to plant tropical vegetables and fruit in Sweden. And you know what is this? Lady's finger. And this is eggplant. And did you know that he crossbreed zucchini and melon? To him, nothing is impossible. He said with the right temperature, everything grows here. And last Tuesday, I went for my first vaccine. How about you guys? Have you guys taken the vaccine already? And this vaccine took place at the arena. Registration are done at the parking lot. They're divided into 3 groups. The younger one will take the Pfizer, middle age will take the Moderna, and the older generation will take the Astra. While waiting for my turn, I sat beside the park, enjoying this tree, trying to keep cool and calm. To be honest, I'm really scared of needles. I usually freak out or faint. So watching the flowers is a really good therapy. People there thought that I'm a real nature lover, but actually I was trying to calm down. After the vaccine, I felt so tired and so pain on my arm. So I spent 2 days in my cabin. I mean in my caravan, alone. Because I really need good rest and long sleep. My whole arm was a bit numb and a little bit painful when I lift heavy stuff. Even though I was on bed, I really don't have energy to go out of the bed to do anything. And luckily it was raining the whole time. So I was actually taking a relaxed time running between the cabin and the caravan. I felt so tired, from the first injection. How about you guys? What is your experience? Sometimes I like the sound of the rain, especially at night. At night, the cloud is very thick, so it looks so dark. Me and LG is just chilling out on our sofa watching TV with Siri in between, like a lamp pole. I think she's trying to split us apart. She gets very jealous when LG is around. It's getting late and the rain suddenly stopped. And I was testing this new filter with my mobile phone. Do you like the color of this filter? The next morning, we went to the supermarket for some food shopping. And this is my favorite section. And usually I just come here to get some idea what to cook. And I usually don't buy roasted meat at the supermarket because they are too salty for my taste. And most of the food from this dish are local produce. And usually they are more expensive. And does Sweden has fresh fish? My Korean guests always ask. Yes, they have, but they are super expensive compared to Asian country. Usually, I only buy from this dish a few times a year. Firstly, because LG doesn't really like a lot of seafood. The only seafood that he eats is salmon. Midsummer is approaching and we are celebrating it with our Korean guests. And I think I'll buy this salmon so I could make graved laks. Look, fresh tuna. Of course, a few different type of crayfish and shellfish. If you want to try something exotic from Sweden, I recommend this. My Korean guest is arriving this week on Thursday. So me and LG, we are making rooms for our guests and we also decorate our balcony. This balcony is very big and it has a lot of light coming through from the ceiling. Our Korean guests consist of 3 adults and 3 small children. So I wanted to create a space where they could enjoy and spend more time outdoors. Being a mother myself, I know how important and good it is to have space. In Singapore, our flats are very cramped, so I understand how important it is with space, especially when we have small children. And I hope that the children could spend more time outside, maybe doing craft or just drawing or even eating their lunch or dinner on this beautiful balcony that I created for them. hope they enjoy the view. Tomorrow, me and Algie is going to create a fire pit in the garden so that they could have some bonfire in the evenings. If you hope to stay with us, I could include the Airbnb link in the video description. Unfortunately, we are booked these 2 months, and maybe we will be available again in the autumn. I hope you enjoy this new format of storytelling, and I hope to see you also in my next video. Bye bye.